Are you willing to accept that person totally with all the changes that may come? And is this person willing to accept you? Not only the current you, but also the future you, the past you, so, every part of you. The depressed one, the crazy one, not only the happy one or the successful one, but also the sad one and the depressed one. Hey, today I wanted to talk about something that kind of came up a lot in the conversation I had with people recently, especially with women. Um, and so it's about choosing someone and also um, choosing someone to live with for our entire life. And especially someone we choose to marry. And in my opinion, choosing someone to marry is choosing someone with who you're gonna live your entire life, but also it's someone who you will support no matter what happens. It's about loving every single part of them and any kind of change that can occur. Because obviously a lot of change is gonna happen, and I think especially in marriage you have to be sure that you can accept any change that can happen. So I had a lot of cases, and I'm not going to go into details because it's either clients and it can be also friends, family, and so I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to name anybody, but just to give an example, I see a lot of cases where people kind of like get into a relationship or get married, and it comes to a point where maybe something happened in the couple, and or some one of the partner change, like it can be physically or maybe the situation of the person kind of change, and then the person, like one of the partner, kind of like lose attraction for the person because of the change that occurs. And I think um, if we go into the cause of this, I think most of the time it's because maybe the the root of the marriage, or the, how can I say, the reason of the marriage, or the start of the relationship wasn't really honest, and maybe it was based on superficial reason. And I think for more lasting relationship and for more honest relationship, I think the relationship should start with a total honesty on that point, and just reflecting on some points, like being sure that you will support this person, no matter what happened, no matter the changes, no matter the situation. And it's this whole thing about like till death tear us apart. I think it's very like a relationship, or especially a marriage. I think it's all about that. It's till death tear us apart. Obviously, um, I do believe that sometimes divorce is kind of like the last solution, but not for this reason. If the reason is lost in attraction because of some changes, I think it's because the beginning of the marriage wasn't really thought of. And also the reason of the marriage wasn't really thought of, you know. I think a lot of people nowadays kind of get into a relationship kind of randomly, just because they don't want to be alone, or just because they are scared to be alone. Actually, a lot of people are scared to be alone. But I don't think it should be the reason of being in a relationship or getting married. You know, that's just setting this marriage for failure, because especially in marriage you have to be able to support things and, you know, to support that person no matter what happened. And it's also accepting every single part of that person, which also is connected to really knowing the person, you know. If you're gonna spend your entire life with someone, you want to know them at least a little, you know. So yeah. So I wanted to talk about a lot of cases that I encounter of people that just get into this relationship and either stay stuck in it because they are afraid of change, or they split up, but for the wrong reason, meaning they started the relationship for the wrong reason, and then once a little thing happened, then they split up, you know, or they kind of like lose attraction for the person, which is very weird to me. I don't know. It's like it actually reminds me of like this song. What is it? Maybe I will put like a sample if I find it. Okay, the song is "What Are Words" by Chris Medina, and I think that song just sums up the entire video, literally, because it's all about that. Anywhere you are, I am near. Anywhere you go, I'll be there. Anytime you whisper my name, you'll see how every single promise I keep. Because what kind of guy would I be if I was to leave when you need me the most? Basically, this is the story of this guy who. So basically, he was married to this woman for years, for like yeah, some years. His wife got into a car accident and she got brain injury from it. And so he wrote this song about his commitment to actually support her and be with her. And this is a real story. And this song is basically a commitment to her and to be with her and to support her no matter what happened. And so yeah, I think it's just a reminder of the meaning of marriage, you know. Marriage being a commitment, you know, it's like a contract with someone. And I think this is what the core of every marriage should be. And I feel, especially those last years, marriage kind of lost its meaning. And it's important to remind ourselves what actually marriage means, you know? Being aware that there's going to be change along the way, and not only physical, but also maybe material. Are you willing to accept that person totally, with all the changes that may come? And is this person willing to accept you? Not only the current you, but also the future you, the past you also, every part of you. The depressed one, the crazy one, not only the happy one or the successful one, but also the sad one and the depressed one. And I think it's also important to return the question to yourself. Are you willing to accept every part of that person, or just the one you are seeing right now? I think the reason why most of marriage fails, it's because people are focusing on the wrong things and maybe not asking the right question also. I think just asking yourself the right question and also reflecting can prevent to make a impulsive decision on something that should be reflected and thought about, Anyway, so I know this video wasn't that organized, but I think this is an important discussion, and yeah, this is just my point of view, and also based on like conversation I had, and like from family, from friends, from my clients as well. And so this is my point of view, obviously, and from my own experience also, and also from things that I've learned. But obviously you are free to have your own opinion on the subject. So yeah, I hope this video helped you in some way, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!